have a confession to make. In the past, I've been very much an all or nothing girl. So when I've wanted to make changes to my health or my wealth or my lifestyle or my relationships or whatever it was, I tended to make huge, big, sweeping changes all at once, whether that was a complicated diet or workout routine or business strategy or massive, huge journaling, whatever it was, I tended to kind of go all in and create a monster for myself of unsustainability. So rather than moving me closer to a prosperous life, which is what I'm desiring, it kind of just pushed me into overwhelm and I ended up giving up. And the fact is, a lot of people think that to live a truly prosperous life, we need to have these huge sweeping changes and these very intense routines that we stick to. But the truth is, the real secret to a prosperous life isn't about doing everything all at once or adopting that 25-step morning routine. It is about just small daily habits that don't feel overwhelming, but can compound over time to have a massive effect. And that's what I'm all about now, the compound effect. So small steps that you can take every single day that over time add up to something spectacular. And these aren't flashy all or nothing routines. They're super simple shifts that over time do lead to the most powerful results. So if you're ready to see how just 1% better every day can create an incredible outcome for your life, let's dive in. So habit number one I want to talk to you about is eat the frog. And essentially what this means is pick the one task that's going to have the biggest impact in your day and do that first. Often, for whatever reason, we put off the most important tasks in our day and then end up getting distracted and we don't end up doing them. So it could be like tackling a project you've been putting off or reaching out to somebody or taking some sales actions in your business, setting aside time for something that brings you joy, focusing on one major task a day that will really have a big impact, keeps your day manageable. It makes sure that you're achieving something early on, so it sets up your mindset for the rest of the day, and it avoids you burning out by trying to take on too many things. Because ultimately, none of this is about cramming loads and loads of stuff onto your to-do list. It's about making small, consistent change. So taking consistent, focused action towards what really matters. So pick the thing that's going to have the biggest impact and do that first. Remember, success is about steady, intentional effort. So when you make consistent progress on one meaningful thing every single day, that's going to compound over time much more powerfully than trying to do 10 things in one day. Because you'll do 10 things today and then you'll probably do nothing for the next few months, let's face it. So habit number two is to practice a 5-minute reflection and planning session. This is so important, and so many of us are rushing through our days and don't actually give ourselves time to do this. So instead of rushing through your day, start or end your day with a 5-minute reflection and planning session. So either think about what went well in the day, what challenges came up, what you'd like to improve for tomorrow. Really map out your day. What are the things you're going to achieve? Like, what are you focusing on? How do you want to feel by the end of the day? What energy are you taking into your day? This simple habit will really help you learn from each day and stay aligned with your bigger goals, rather than just sort of ticking tasks off a list mindlessly. Reflection really does allow you to stay present and to celebrate the wins that you're experiencing and make these small improvements every day. So gradually you're getting 1% better every single day. And it's those small changes that lead to the big, amazing, life-changing growth over time. Habit number three is to reconnect with your vision and purpose. This is something, again, that I think a lot of people kind of lose sight of, but reconnecting with what matters most to you every single day will completely change your actions, your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs and your results. So if you just spend a couple of minutes thinking about what it is that you want from life, what you want to create, what you want to become, the impact you want to have in the world. This habit will keep you grounded and motivated and resilient and moving forward, especially when things feel super hectic, which they do have a tendency to do. This little habit will remind you that even small actions contribute to your bigger purpose. And also, just on that point, do celebrate all the small wins and small steps that you take toward your bigger goals. by celebrating all these little tiny milestones that the compound effect will start to grow. So staying connected with your purpose makes it easier to make decisions that align with your long-term vision, so you're not constantly getting sidetracked by everything else. And over time, it's this consistency that will build a life that's rich in meaning and fulfillment for you. So habit number 4 is to move your body to boost your energy. And I'm not talking about complicated workout routines or pushing yourself really hard at the gym or doing loads of weight training or loads of cardio. Literally commit to moving your body for 10 minutes every day, even if it's a stretch, a walk, doing a little bit of Pilates, a little bit of yoga. Movement doesn't have to be super intense to be effective. I think that's a huge myth that is going around a lot. If your diet is good, you actually don't need very intense exercise to be very healthy, to have a healthy body. You just need to move your body every day. Honestly, for me, one of the best exercises is walking. If you can get out and do a walk every single day, out in nature, out in the fresh air, wherever you are, that is going to compound over time to a much healthier life. So regular movement, especially outside, if you can, boosts your energy, clears your mind, and definitely improves your overall well-being. And those short bursts of more gentle exercise lead up to a more healthier and vibrant life in the long term than killing yourself at the gym for an hour on Monday and not going again for the rest of the month. Movement essentially compounds over time into better health and more energy. So when you move just a little every day, you're building the foundation of strength and vitality that will support you in all areas of your life. So habit number 5 is one of my favorite, and that is engage in daily learning. A prosperous life is a life where you're always growing and evolving. If you dedicate just 10 to 15 minutes a day to learning, whether it's reading or listening to a podcast or watching a video, continuous learning keeps your brain engaged, keeps you inspired, gives you new ideas, keeps the energy flowing, allows you to keep evolving. And it doesn't have to be massively time consuming. Small doses of learning every day add up to major growth. So knowledge compounds over time. The more you learn, the more you expand your potential. And by committing to a little bit of learning every single day, you're constantly leveling up in life. Habit number 6 is one you've definitely heard of before, and it is daily gratitude. Gratitude isn't just about feeling good. It creates a life of abundance and a mindset for success and resilience. I've done other videos before on resilience and mindset, and gratitude is at the heart of it all. If you just take a couple of moments each day, you don't even have to write it down, but if you can just write down one thing you're grateful for, whether it's something big or small, whatever it is, over time, a daily gratitude practice literally rewires your brain to focus on the good, to focus on what's working, helping you stay positive and grounded even during challenging times. Consistent gratitude builds a foundation of positivity, resilience, and perspective. The more you focus on what's going right, the more prosperous you're going to feel, the more prosperous you're going to be. Habit number 7 is to disconnect at the end of the day. A truly prosperous life includes boundaries and giving time for yourself. So you've got to give yourself permission to disconnect. Even if you work from home, like switch off the computer at a certain time of day, leave your phone upstairs, turn off the notifications, and leave it all behind and go and enjoy the rest of your life. Give yourself time to recharge, connect with your family, do things that bring you joy. Disconnecting regularly will prevent burnout and bring a sense of balance into your life. After all, prosperity isn't just about what you achieve, it's about having time to enjoy what you've actually built, isn't it? So disconnection compounds into better mental clarity, renewed energy, and a life that feels fulfilling and not draining. So you come back to each day with a fresh mindset, and you'll sleep better. If you disconnect a few hours before bedtime, you'll sleep better and you'll be ready to make more meaningful progress the next day. Essentially, what I'm saying is small habits have the biggest impact. These 7 habits may seem super simple, but that's actually the beauty of them. Small, manageable actions that don't require hours of effort are exactly what will allow you to stay consistent and actually create long-term change in your life. So if you're ready to start building a prosperous life, just pick one of these habits and try it today. And over time, these small shifts will add up to a life that feels rich and balanced and fulfilled. If this resonated with you, let me know in the chat which habit you're going to be trying first. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more tips on building a life that feels prosperous and sustainable and abundant and deeply rewarding. Let's create this beautiful, abundant, prosperous life together, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.